जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna and welcome back. Thank you for joining. Today we are discussing verse number 9 of chapter number 2 from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And this verse, Sanjaya is speaking. So the earlier two verses were spoken by Arjuna, and in the 7th verse we see that Arjuna could not resolve the problems, the material problem which he has, he could not resolve on his own. So therefore he surrenders to Lord Shri Krishna, and he is saying that you please instruct me. And then in the 8th verse Arjuna says that I can find no means to drive away this grief which is drying up my senses. And he's continuing to say that I will not be able to dispel it, means the grief, even if I win prosperous unrivaled kingdom on earth with sovereignty like that of the demigods in heaven. So Arjuna is telling Krishna that nothing material can really help me, and then he falls silent. Therefore Sanjaya is now speaking to Dhritarashtra. In this verse he is describing what is going on in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So Sanjaya is saying this verse. Let's read chapter number 2 verse number 9. Sanjaya vacha evam uktva rishikesham gudakesha parantapaha nayotse iti govindam uktva tusnim babavuva. So the translation is, Sanjaya said, having spoken thus, Arjuna, the chastiser of enemies, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and he fell silent. So here Sanjaya is speaking to Dhritarashtra, and he is saying that evam uktva. So this word uktva means saying. So the word uktva is actually repeated twice in this verse. One time in line A, another time is in line D. So evam uktva. So this refers to this particular uktva refers to the previous verse number 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, where Arjuna was speaking. So Sanjaya is saying that after having spoken thus to Lord Rishikesha. So Rishikesha is the lord of the senses, or Krishna's another name is Rishikesha. So he is the controller of our senses. So who's saying that? Gudakesha. The Gudakesha is Arjuna, the lord of sleep. He has controlled his sleep. And then there is another word which is used for Arjuna, that is Parantapaha. So who is Parantapa is, we are going to discuss in details about the word Parantapa in the purport. So what is Gudakesha and Parantaka's speaking? So Gudakesha and Parantapa, these two words are used to glorify Arjuna. Both words are used for Arjuna, but this is to indicate that he is a great person. But the material life can be so complex and so entangling that even a person who is so great like Gudakesha and Parantapa can be brought down to the feeling of helplessness. So Arjuna is experiencing helplessness situation. He doesn't know what is good for him, what is bad for him. Being conquered by them, or he should conquer them. He doesn't know. He forgot all those stuff. He has come to fight. He has come to protect dharma, but this situation, this material situation has put him into such a deep state of helplessness that he has surrendered to Krishna. So that Parantapa and that Gudakesha, who is now frozen by indecision, he says what? He says, Na yotse iti govindam, that Govinda, I am not going to fight. So Govinda is another name of Krishna. So he's saying, Na yotse iti govindam. And after that, what in the line D it is saying that after speaking like that, then Gudakesha and Parantapa, he's saying, after speaking like that, what happens? After saying that I am not going to fight, he's saying that he became actually silent. So as we discussed that the first Uktva is about whatever Arjuna was speaking to Lord Krishna in the previous verses, and this Uktva is about this Nayotse iti Govindam. So after saying this, Arjuna fell silent. So we can see that Arjuna's silence means it gives happiness to the heart of Dhritarashtra, because Arjuna is not going to fight. So if he is not going to fight, he is the most powerful warrior from the Pandava side. So seeing that Dhritarashtra is happy, Sanjaya used the word Parantapaha, and that is what Srila Prabhupada is actually pointing out in the purport, that Parantapa or Sanjaya actually shatters Dhritarashtra's dream. So let's read the purport. So Dhritarashtra must have been very glad to understand that Arjuna was not going to fight, and he was instead leaving the battlefield for the begging, because all these things were discussed by Arjuna in the previous verses. So it is better to live by begging, he tells Krishna, than to fight against his friends and relatives. So Dhritarashtra is making all this kind of calculations, and he's saying that he is happy that Arjuna is going to be going for the begging profession. But Sanjaya disappointed him again in relating that Arjuna was competent to kill enemies. That is Parantapa. That is the meaning of Parantapa. Parantapa means one who can kill or destroy his enemies, and he is going to do that. That's why he is using the word Parantapa. So he is a destroyer of the enemy, and he is going to do that. But how he is going to do that, or when is he going to do that? So that is being discussed in this paragraph, the next point. How Arjuna is going to be free from lamentation. Although Arjuna was, for the time being, overwhelmed with false grip due to family affection, he surrendered unto Krishna. So Krishna is controller of the senses, and that's why Krishna has been called over here as Rishikesha. So he is going to fix the senses of Arjuna, which is right now in a disturbed state. So how Krishna is going to fix this? By giving transcendental knowledge, right? So he surrendered unto Krishna, the supreme spiritual master, as a disciple. This indicated that he would soon be free from the false lamentation. So right now Arjuna is experiencing this false lamentation resulting from family affection, and would be enlightened with perfect knowledge of self-realization or Krishna consciousness, and would then surely fight. So once he understands that, he is surely going to fight. He is surely going to pick up his bows and arrows, which he has kept aside right now. And by this, what Sanjaya is doing, thus Dhritarashtra's joy would be frustrated, since Arjuna would be enlightened by Krishna and would fight to the end. So this is what Sanjaya is indicating by calling Arjuna as Parantapa. So this point is now, I put it in the presentation, giving all the details of what has been discussed in the purport. So with this, we will continue our discussion of what Krishna is going to speak in the future verses in the next session. So with this we'll stop here and continue in future sessions. Okay, thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Gaur Premanande Hari Bol.